doing, Mr. Bucket? Well, what's up, Seattle? What's up, Max? Well, does anybody have any questions? You can just line up these mics here on either side. We got a microphone right here, and we got one over there. So, if you just want to line up, we're going to answer some questions for like 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to go to a video. We got the new nerd video. If you want. So yeah, let's just get started with some questions, I guess. Ooh, I totally just got attacked by Mr. Bucket. Hey, hey, what's up? I'll go back and forth.
All right. What's a not shitty game series you want to get revived that may have been dead for a long time?
Oh, what's a
non shitty? Yeah.
Revived, like a franchise.
Yeah.
Gee, I don't know. Yeah, right.
Dr. Jungle 2.
Battletoads would be cool.
Yeah,
that's a good one, sure. Yeah, what you got over here?
I was wondering if you were ever going to do any more site crossovers, like you did with the guy with the glasses site.
Oh, sort of. Yeah, sometimes. Sure. Hey, what you got?
I was wondering if there's going to be any chance that you have like other game reviewers making cameos in the movie. Like, are there going to be any other ones, or?
Oh, the door's open. Yeah, for the cameos for the AVGN movie. Yes, we might do some of that. And speaking of the movie, let me bring somebody else up here because I feel like a talk show now, and I'm just introducing like my guest. So for my next guest, he acted in some old Cinemassacre classics like Kung Fu Werewolf from Outer Space. In the AVGN episodes, he was the Ninja Gaiden episode. He was the Game Graphic Glitch Gremlin in Game Glitches episode, and also co-writer on the eventual Angry Video Game Nerd, the movie, Kevin Finn. You can take that one there. This one's mine, wrong chair. So you can direct your questions toward either us. Hi everyone. Hey, what's up?
It's a good looking crowd.
It's really, yeah, so you can bring us questions or you can just look at them or whatever. So, hey.
Okay, so who or what inspired you to start creating videos?
Videos in general or Angry Video Game Nerd?
More of AVGN.
Oh, okay. Well, AVGN was something I did one day when I was just kind of like bored, and I just did it as like a joke kind of, and I thought it was pretty funny, but I didn't know that a lot of other people would too, so I just kept it around just like, you know, just my close friends saw it until I started posting on the internet. I've been advised that not everybody here knows who I am or what. Do we need any introduction or what the videos are, or should I just say I'm the fucking nerd and that's it? Hey, how you doing?
I was just wondering, how do you afford all your stuff?
Oh, the video games and stuff?
Yeah.
A lot of it comes from donations, which is really cool. I do a lot of eBay and stuff like that. So, yeah, a lot of it comes from fan support. Yeah, it's great. Hey.
Okay, this is less of a question, more of a request. So I'm presuming you know about the Child's Play charity auction that's happening in December. Basically, people donate stuff and it gets auctioned off and all the proceeds go to Child's Play, which I'm guessing what that is, but I was wondering if you could smash this copy of Shaq through with a hammer, then sign it, then I donate it to Child's Play charity.
Hey James, was that cathartic?
Was that very cathartic,
Was
man?
that very cathartic, man?
Pretty damn cathartic, man. You know, while I'm signing this, I guess I'll just introduce the video and just go straight into it. Basically, this next video, which is coming up on GameTrailers.com, you know, this one's a little different. It's like me just like reviewing a game and like just talking shit about it, and that's it. This one, I kind of had the rare opportunity to get a very special game in my hands, one you don't see too often, and it's made possible by a certain game collector. I say let's just roll the video, and then we'll talk about it. So, yeah, why don't you roll the video?
He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass and he ran along. Take a diary and up in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole. I wrote your love and down in the beer. The angriest gamer you've ever heard. The angry Nintendo nerd. The angry Atari Sega nerd. The angry video game nerd.
If this box contains what I think it does, then this will be the greatest moment in my career as a game collector. I bought this from an eBay auction. The seller gave a list of games included, mostly NES games that I own already, but there's one that caught my attention, Nintendo World Championship. This particular game would cost a fortune. The seller probably had no idea what they had, and that happens sometimes. Somebody's trying to get rid of some old games at a flea market or a yard sale or something, and they don't realize that what they're selling happens to be one of the most rare NES games in existence. Nintendo World Championships was never sold in stores. It was a specially made game cartridge used as part of a gaming competition. Remember the 1989 movie, The Wizard, with the big game tournament? Well, this was a real-life version inspired by the movie. The competition was part of a big festival called Power Fest in 1990. It was divided into age groups. Each winner got a cash prize of $10,000 and took home other goodies. The finalists each got to keep their own copy of the game. But there was another version made in gold. The gold cartridges are even more rare. Only 26 were made and given out as part of a random prize giveaway in Nintendo Power magazine. Also, the red label only existed in the promo pics. The actual games were all gold with a cheap logo glued on that's been cut out with scissors. The whereabouts of these games remain largely unknown, but in recent years, many of them have shown up in auctions commanding huge prices, but there's still more out there. There were other Nintendo contests like Campus Challenge, two of them, and the Super Nintendo Power Fest 94 competition. But Nintendo World Championship seems to be the most famous and is considered the holy grail amongst NES collectors. Could I have one of these in my possession right now? Let's find out. Boy, I can't wait. I wonder if it's probably the gray one. Who knows? It might even be the gold one. This is a reproduction card. Anybody can get these. Worth about $50. Well, at least I can still say I own Nintendo World Championships. It's not the real thing. I'll never own a complete NES collection. Wait a minute, I know somebody who might own a real NWC. Yeah, somebody who's as obsessed with game collecting as I am. When it comes to NES, he's even more crazy. This is the nerd.
Nerd? I don't think I know any nerd.
The fucking nerd.
Oh, that nerd. Why did you say so?
So, I was just wondering, how's your game collection been going?
I have Flintstones, Surprise at Dinosaur Peak.
Nice.
Magical J's for the TurboGrafx 16.
Come on. You got better stuff than that.
What about the Power Glove in the collector's case?
What else?
I know you want something special.
Yeah.
It's spectacular. How about the Super Mario Brothers Swimmies?
No, that's neat if you're 6 years old. I'm talking like NES.
My beloved M82 demo unit.
Oh, that thing's a piece of crap.
What?
Alright, I'll tell you what, what's the most rare NES game you have?
Well, if you must know, I do happen to own a little game called the Nintendo World Championship Tour.
You mean a reproduction, right?
Oh, it's real.
Wow, are you sure? It could be a fake, you never know.
Pretty sure it's real.
Tell you what, if you come on over, I'll help authenticate it for you. I'll give it the nerd seal of approval.
The nerd seal of approval? What is that, like they'll take a dump on it?
No, that would be the nerd seal of disapproval. Come over, I'll take a look at it.
Oh, hey nerd, how are you? Here in the basement. Well, you know why you asked me here? Yes. Of course. Oh my God, Amiga in the box. Great computer system, but you know you shouldn't put it on top of the box, honestly, because it's going to damage the box and get creases in there and stuff. Again, I know why you asked me here.
Yeah.
APF TV Fun, cute, fun little palm set. You know, you get this stuff, it's amazing, all this stuff you find, you know.
All right, let's see the NWC.
The what? Oh, the World Championships card.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just, yeah. Be careful.
This isn't the real thing. Nah.
What do you mean?
It's fake, sorry to say.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. It's not real at all. I just spent thousands of dollars on a fake game.
I could take it off your hands. I know you need to make room for all those games you have in your collection.
I appreciate it, but I'll just take that fake game back.
I could trade you another game. Like, how about Combat on Atari?
Oh, wow, Combat, classic game. It was included with every Atari 2600. I love that game, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'll just give me that one right there.
Come on, Combat.
Yeah.
Combat. With the tanks.
Tanks?
Planes too.
Yeah. Yes, like I said, it's okay, but you know what? I'm totally fine. I probably have a couple combat cards. I'll just take that one back.
Tell you what, you see that box of games over there? You can take the whole thing just for this one fake game.
You know what? I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Wow, look at the games. Oh, God. Plain old regular black box golf. Oh, wow, this is worth a lot of money. Oh, not one, but two copies of Home Alone. Oh, geez. Super Mario Duck Hunt, I only have 14 other copies. And what's this? More games underneath? Well, let's see what else we have in this treasure trove of games. Oh, yeah. Right, we got Spot here. Oh, Hook, R. Man, we always, at least it's a decent one. We got Legend of Zelda. I was just Legend of Zelda.
Legend of my ass. No, that was my box.
You traded me for it. I accept it.
No, you didn't. You were just making fun of those games.
No, I really wanted all those fine games. I needed another copy of Super Mario Duck Hunt. I'm making a coffee table out of them.
Well, you can take them all then. Yeah, but you're not getting that NWC Gold card. I didn't even know it was in there.
Maybe you should get the prescription renewed on your glasses? They're great, they're better. I mean, look at it. It's individually numbered, and these are the game cards actually used in the competition, the gold. Well, these are just giveaways. Here, take it.
Yeah, you know what, you are right. The gray one is better. You know, I feel really bad taking it away from you. So, here, give me back the gold one and I'll give you back your gray one.
I appreciate the gesture, but that's okay. You go ahead and keep that gray one. I'll stick with the cheap gold giveaway.
Yeah, but the gold one's a piece of crap. I mean, you don't want that. I mean, you know how they made those. They just cut out the logo with cheap paper and they glued it on with glue.
Yeah, Elmer's glue.
Yeah, I bet Mr. Elmer himself glued it on from his own goat.
Yeah, okay, well, I guess I'll be going now.
Okay, fine. And the award for Best NES Collection in the world goes to Pat, the NES Punk.
I can't believe I did it! Oh, world champion this part! Oh, man! Oh, what an award! What an honor! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Now, I officially know that I have the best NES collection in the known universe, but I couldn't have done it without all of you. Wait, who am I kidding? I did this all by myself, and you're all jealous! Championships. Yeah, winner takes all. Okay, where's your Nintendo? Oh, Nintendo? Right there, the toaster. The what? Are you playing video games or making breakfast? I'm not turning these expensive games into a goddamn English muffin.
Well, yeah, I mean, with all seriousness, we shouldn't be messing with these, really. I mean, like you said, they can never be played, let alone looked at. Let's play the reproduction card.
Great idea.
Alright, start's not working. What's going on here?
Well, second player starts it. Are you ready? Start and gun.
Super Mario Brothers?
Yeah, you get 50 coins as quickly as you can. You better go.
Oh, that's lame. I thought this was supposed to be this super rare, elusive game. Not Super Mario Brothers, which you could get for like $2, with Duck Hunt included. Okay, so I got the 50 coins, that's it?
That's it. Now it's on to Rat Racer.
Oh, now we're playing Rat Racer?
Yeah, oh, but just the first race.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's a competition, nerd.
Just to think that the NWC cartridges are so expensive, you could actually use that money and buy a real car.
Sure, you can buy a car, but would it be a racer as rad as this?
Alright, so I finished Rat Racer, now I'm up to Tetris.
Final game, nerd. Alright, you're on a time limit. To maximize their score, you gotta get the 4-line Tetrises. Wait, why am I helping you? You think you deserve these games? You changed your name from the angry Nintendo nerd to the video game nerd. I'm the NES Punk. I deserve these games.
I know a lot of people who own Tetris, and they actually have the whole game.
That's it. Okay, that's your score. I'm going to annihilate it. Thank you very much. Okay, I just beat you on Super Mario Brothers. Now it's round.
Well, you got 2 more games.
Yeah, I know I can count.
Well, just think, we're playing on a reproduction card, but if we were playing one of those other ones, it would be the same thing. So what's the point? Just to play on an overly priced game cartridge?
What's the point? The point is those games are a part of Nintendo and video game history. They're a part of our culture. Those games represent the point where Nintendo dominated our society. Tetris is next. I'm not letting you talk me out of this one. I'm gonna win.
No, I'm serious. This game is a piece of shit.
Come on, Cat. Come on. Yeah, triple line score. Double line score. I'm gonna win. The game's are mine.
Nintendo World Championships is poop on a pedestal. It's an over-glorified holy shit grail. Fuck it to hell, fuck it to high heaven, purgatory, and all existence. Yeah, I won! I won! Here you go, you have this one.
Thank you, we appreciate it. And we got a lot more, we didn't get to talk very much.
That was a very funny video.
Thank you, that's your first time seeing it.
I know, it was great.
And we got people standing here for Q&A still and everything, so we could just move things along.
Okay, so it's pretty obvious that everybody here loves poop jokes and does not get tired of them.
You guys enjoyed that video? Yeah! Well, I'm glad someone did. When you said to me, Pat, hey Pat, I want to do a collaboration, I'm like, okay, James, that's fine. We'll write this together. We'll film this together. But you guys thought that was me?
Oh, we got Mike. Yeah, that was Mike.
Yeah, instead of having me fly out and do it, you gotta get a cheap Pat NES Punk suit made, have your buddy Mike act as me.
You got the rubber pat mask and everything.
It's one thing to act as the Joker in a video, or you have, what else did you have? Yeah, you could have been me there too. I don't know if that was you or not either.
It could have been anyone in this room.
So I'm glad you guys like the video. All right, sorry about the poop question.
It's okay.
Yeah, go for the question.
Thanks. So, do you ever get tired of doing them?
Did I ever get tired of playing Uno?
Oh, no, do you ever get tired of making poop jokes?
Oh, poop jokes, okay. I heard Uno. You know what, not really. I thought I would, tell you the truth. I thought by now I'd be all pooped out with poop jokes, but I don't know why, it's just something that's ingrained in your humor since you're a child, so I don't know. It seems like there's always some new spin on it. I don't know, somehow the poop jokes keep going on. It's very mature, but yeah.
Pronounced mature. James.
Oh, mature. Like manure. So, I mean, Pat is pretty crazy, I'd say, for owning both the games, so pretty much,
Both the games. Both the games. Why don't you just come out and admit it? Those were CG'd in. That was Photoshop. You think I can afford the gold championship car? What are you nuts?
so you're denying your fantasy you had in there about owning both. This is the real ceremony right here. This is like the real...
I'm just as shocked as they are to see that. I had no idea that was happening.
And you know what I think is hilarious is that the fake games we made at the very end of the video for the smashing part actually looked better. Like if you looked at them in real life, they look better than the real games because the real games were like 20 years old.
I can comment on this. The gray parts, the label is so cheaply glued on that almost all copies today, you can see the glue marks coming through it.
That's the real game he's talking about.
Yeah, if I have it.
Yeah. The only thing that the dip switches though, like we just cut them out with paper for the end ones.
By the way, if you ask a question and I like it well enough, I'll give you a game, a bunch of games here for you. If your question is terrible, I'll give you a bad game.
Okay, cool. So we'll just take questions like normal. You can direct it to any of us, and I guess Pat here's going to give away some games if he likes the questions. So that's up to you.
You'll find out.
Got an NWC?
Probably not.
Question. All right, let's go to the side real quick. Let's fly through them.
I got no question, but I brought you a rolling rod.
Oh.
I think a rolling rock is where Dr. Mario would run it. Alright. You got one for me though?
So, Pat, why are you so awesome?
Who's asking that?
What makes you so awesome? Please tell us your secrets. No, okay, I'm just kidding.
It's the hair.
No, okay,
Well, that's the best question part. You already heard me Super Mario 3. So,
what I meant to ask is, are you accepting auditions for
We are.
for your movie?
Auditions for the AVGN movie. We are doing like casting calls in different places. So far, we're doing one in Dallas, and you send an email to casting@avgnmovie.com and put Dallas in the subject line if you're around the area, and then we'll look through them and we'll filter them out. But actually, that one's coming up really soon. When is that one? That's August 31st. Now, there's also a Philadelphia one coming up. That one's going to be September 10th. And so do the same thing. Send an email to casting@avgnmovie.com and put Philadelphia in the subject line. And there's probably going to be some more cities too. So yeah, and in general, you could always send an email to casting@avgnmovie.com and just put, say where you are, where you're located. So that'd be great. Yeah, thank you.
and I've read the script, and I will tell you, it is such a heartwarming tale about a man and his dog, and his adventure to save the orphanage from the evil landlord, and you guys will really enjoy it.
Kevin and I wrote the script, so we toyed around that thing for years. That was a labor of a script right there, but we're happy with it. We love the story, so it's pretty much just a 2-hour-long story. It's really boring to write. Just kidding. It's the adventure of a lifetime. Yeah, it is now. Now it's time to live it. Well, the first step is done, the script, and we're happy with that. So we'll see where it goes. And like I always say, even if I have to animate it with stick figures, it'll get made. So let's go to this side here.
Do you have a movie that you just utterly hate? Like,
a movie that I hate?
Just like the worst movie ever that you've seen.
Worst movie ever. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think, because worst movie ever, there's worst movies that you love. Like,
Well, I mean, like one that you just...
One I really just hate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, something that really pissed me off. I think, like, in the 90s, I think I was really sick of all those, like, Home Alone ripoffs, where every movie was like a little kid who was fighting burglars. And there was one in particular I remember called Baby's Day Out. And that was a load of garbage. I haven't seen it since, but I'm sure it's just as bad today.
I guess you Jeopardy, by the way, that question.
Oh, Jeopardy. There you go.
Average question, average game. All right.
Hey.
All right, so this is for like both Pat and the nerd. For everything that you've done with the AVGN or Pat the NES Punk, what would you say would be your your hardest challenge with the biggest payoff, or hardest challenge with the worst payoff?
If you see a review I did called Panic Restaurant, anyone see that in the audience? 4 of you, thank you. The hardest part was getting an actual woman to make out with me on camera. That was a lot of hard pain, suffering, a lot of begging in a briefcase full of 20s. But yeah, I take pride in the fact that it's probably the first make-out session ever in a video game review somehow. So, lots of payoff there.
Particularly, I can't think of, I think maybe the Rock video was just a lot of pain for that one, but it was worth it. I don't think there was any where the pain wasn't worth it, because it's usually the harder I work on it, the more I'm usually happy with it at the end. Sometimes you don't really expect how hard it's going to be. I think that when we did the glitch video, we didn't really, I thought it'd be easy. I was like, oh, well, we're just going to we'll film a few green screen shots of you as the gremlin, and then I'll just record all these glitches. But then recording the glitches was harder than playing the games for real, because you gotta do all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh wait, I know for that. That was exhausting. Yeah, that was fun.
All right, this divergent double dragon.
So I was wondering, where the fuck is motherfucking Mike?
Oh, motherfucker Mike. Well, we were gonna fly him out here, and he said, ain't getting no plane, fool. So we were thinking of Mr. T, and we were gonna knock him out or give him a burger with tranquilizers. But no, actually Mike's just he's at home just working on stuff, so he's keeping the site running. Which hopefully the site doesn't go down because of this hurricane that's ripping up the East Coast right now. But he holds the fort down basically. He's got his eye on all of us. So yeah. Hey.
How did you think of doing all this?
Oh, just how did I think of doing all the nerd videos, everything? I really didn't think much about it. I just did it and saw where it went. But I used to record game footage when I was pretty young, and that was when I was just pointing a camera at a TV screen. Then I started figuring out you could do it with the VCR, and then I'd do commentaries and stuff. I didn't do it a lot, but it was just kind of something that was fun to do. And then this is kind of just a more elaborate version of that. Yeah.
Can I ask if you have an NES, little guy? You got one? You don't have an NES?
You could have a game anyway.
Super Mario Duck Hunt, good start again.
So supposedly we have 15 minutes left, so we'll keep it going. And then in a little bit we gotta announce something. But let's just keep some going, I guess.
Hey James, before you keep going, these guys have actually dug up something you might want to see. So turn towards the screen real quick. This might bring back some memories for you. Just watch this real quick. Oh, it's not pulling up? Oh. They have the Baby's Day Out trailer.
I was supposed to guess.
We're watching this under the doorway vision.
Sorry. Resume, I apologize.
Oh, is it a glitch?
I've got glitches and deep riches.
Hey.
Big fan. I actually like that movie. So, early childhood, just saying.
Which one?
Baby's Day Out.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. This is a really quick question. Have you ever considered reviewing Magic Johnson Bass Break?
No, I haven't. What's it like?
It's hysterical. You just have Magic Johnson's disembodied head.
Really?
Just giving you pointers the whole time with 4 players going back and forth. And it's so easy to score. You can get across the court and shoot a 3-pointer. And he says 3. So you just see Magic Johnson's smiling face the whole time.
Well, you don't have to review because this guy just did.
So, just an idea.
Interesting.
But big fan. Would you mind signing my 3DS?
Sure, yeah. Actually, right after this, I'm gonna go go straight to over there and do signings. But yeah, come up here. I'll get you because you asked the question.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You know, hey, but I'll keep it going now. Hey.
Big fan. One of the main questions was, what was the hardest part of doing the Castlevania series videos?
The Castlevania videos? The hardest part of doing the Castlevania videos, playing the games was the fun part, but it was also pretty hard to get far in a lot of them. Like, that was the first time I really beat the first Castlevania. It took me like 20 years to finally get it. Yeah, I'd say that was probably the hardest part. Yeah. Right. Hey, on this side here.
I know you played in the Castlevania games, you played some Nintendo 64 games. How come you don't reveal a lot of those? Because they're pretty old too.
Most of the N64 game. Oh yeah, how old are you?
14.
Yeah. So, you played a lot of it before?
Yeah.
Yeah. When N64 came out, I was like almost in college then, and I didn't really have a chance to play at too many of them. And most of the ones I played were pretty good. Like I had Super Mario 64 and then Ocarina of Time, and Ocarina of Time took me most of my college year, my whole freshman year to like beat that because I just didn't have much time to play. The Water Temple took a long time, yeah, so most of the bad N64 games are ones that I have to retroactively play. You know, I have to go back. Like everybody requested Superman 64, said it was horrible, and guess what? You were all right. Hey, over here.
How's it going?
Hey.
Well, this is weird. Okay, so what's the most frustrating and worst new game you can think of? Recently, in the last 5 years or so.
Okay, like frustrating and hard.
Yeah,
somebody shouted out Battle Kid. That was a pretty frustrating game, but it was fun though. It was really like you want to keep playing. Recently, really? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I can't think of anything else at the moment. Hey,
That's worth golf, that question.
Yeah.
This is a frustrating game as well.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks.
You want a game? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't care what this man says, it's a good game. I don't care. Thank you.
Hey, so as most of us know, you are also a film fan. Who is your favorite film director?
Favorite film director?
Yeah, and why? That is not Hitchcock.
Yeah.
Or Spielberg.
I mean, he's up there too, but maybe George Romero or Robert Rodriguez, because they've always had kind of an independent kind of style that, you know, encouraged me, like just, you know, the stories about how Night of the Living Dead was made. Or Robert Rodriguez wrote a book called Rebel Without a Crew. That's like the book that encouraged me to pursue filmmaking. I was already like into it before that, but it was like I was very discouraged by filmmaking, and then that book came and said, yeah, you can do it, but you can do it your own way, and you know you don't got to follow any rules. I'm not a fan of all his films, but just his attitude is what I like.
That's what I was going to say. I've had rifles that are the master, the great Lula Bowl. Very underrated.
He sucks.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? James, I was wondering if the Bible games made you rethink your faith at all.
What?
I was wondering if playing the Bible games made you rethink your faith.
Okay, alright. He stopped believing in God. No, the Bible games were funny. There's some more of them too, actually, but I covered most of them.
Sunday Fun Day? Did you cover Sunday Fun Day? I forget.
I did, yeah, the rip-off.
Exodus, Joshua?
Yeah.
Bible Adventures? I keep rounding this off.
Yeah, okay. No, I did all those, yeah. I've done, yeah, the one by Konami, which is actually pretty good. Yeah.
Now that gets you Tetris.
Hey.
I
I was just wondering, is there any games you know they're bad? I mean, I know you hate games and stuff like that, like bad games and stuff. But is there any games that are guilty pleasures to you? Like you know it's a bad game, but you love them anyway.
Sure. Never played that. Never played Farmville. I don't know. I'm sure there's something on like Atari. I think like, I don't know, like Worm War 1 or some real silly Atari game. I just really love them because you just shoot things and things blow up and that's it. I don't know. Combat. You sure you don't know Combat? No, come on, Combat. No, Combat. No, Combat. Yeah, it's a tank game. I know that. Hey.
Are there any modern games you played you felt are just as shitty as the NES games that you reviewed?
Sorry, say it one more time?
Are there any modern games, as in current generation games that you played that you felt as just as shitty as some of the games that you've reviewed?
Okay, any modern games that are just as bad, you said, or as good?
Yeah, as bad.
Okay. No, not really. I haven't really played anything new. I think that was that bad. Except like, I mean, Big Rigs is less than 10 years old, so I mean, just considering how new it is and how bad it is, I would, my mind goes to that usually. Yeah. We actually have to, we gotta announce something really quick. So, you know about the Cinemassacre iPhone app, and you can watch like a lot of videos on the go. Well, we got something else coming out, so I want to introduce Ryan, who is my web guy and all-around tech guy behind the scenes a lot. So.
Everybody. About 6 months ago, we sat down and we said, nobody can watch any of the videos mobily. So I got down to work and we came out with the Cinemassacre app for iPhone. And that was really great, but the first thing we started getting was comments. Everybody was saying, where's the Android app? So we don't have an Android app today, but we are coming out with Cinemassacre videos for the Atari Jaguar. So it's on the Jaguar App Store right now. No, really. Cinemassacre for Android is out right now. In addition to that, I have two other announcements. Pat the NES Punk, affiliated with RetroWare TV, has something to say about a new app that's coming out for the iPhone and Android as well.
So if you like my videos, if you're a fan of, say, the Game Chasers who are in attendance, you're a fan of the Happy Video Game Nerd, 16 Gems, that series, Retroactive, all those shows will be on the new RetroWareTV.com app. And I think it's free. I think it's going to be free.
It will be ad-supported, but only at the bottom, very tiny. You can turn it off, don't worry about it. We're looking to have that out winter. In addition to that, I have somebody else in attendance here today who wants to talk about another app that we're working on. Angry Joe?
Hey guys, Angry Joe with the Angry Joe Show, and we're announcing that we're teaming up with Ryan over here to release a blisterthumbs.net mobile app where you can see the Angry Joe Show videos on the go.
Yo, Joe!
So everything that you're seeing from... I hear a ringing. So everything that you're seeing from our iPhone stuff, you're going to see on Android. You're not going to see on Atari Jaguar, but that's okay. And you're going to see stuff from these great guys over here too. Just one more thing. You may have seen I was around in the crowd handing out these guys right here, these t-shirts. All convention long and maybe a little bit after, we're going to be on Twitter using the Apocalypse hashtag. If we see you walking around the convention wearing these cool shirts, we have some great prizes and stuff to hand out. So please wear them. Please check out the stuff we're talking about on Twitter and have a great time.
Well, we're up at 12:30 right now, just about. So,
we taking us out?
Let me take a couple more. Let me take one from each side. Then I'll try to like answer the rest of you guys like out in the hall or something. I'm going to be signing after this or out there, around there. Somewhere out there. It's kind of big. But, yeah, so let me take it yours.
One of the different games I've seen you with the Metal Gear one. I want to know what you think of this game.
I can't see too good from here. What is it?
Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid. I played a little bit of it because I've heard it's great. So I played it and yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's way better than going around punching dogs. And I'll take one more from you here.
Hello? I already answered this question and I just want to pick up the game, or is there a game available?
Oh, yeah.
It has to be a good question to get a game.
Oh, no, I asked about the guilty pleasures, like which game do you have?
Oh, okay, fine, jeez. Well, you don't want because that man didn't want Batman, did he? You gotta get back at it. I got one more left.
Let's do one more then. Okay, hey,
It's gotta be a good question.
Alright, this is for Kevin. I'm actually planning on playing Ninja Gaiden again because I've only beaten it once in my entire life. So I kind of want to try to beat it again. I was wondering if you have any sage advice for me climbing that mountaintop again.
Well, fuck, dude, I wasn't able to beat it in that video either, man.
I learned one thing about it though. When you get to the last boss, you know, when you fight the 3 bosses in a row, if you beat all 3 of the bosses the first time, then it'll be regenerating your health each time you fight the next boss. If you lose on any of those bosses, the next time you have to fight them, it's not going to replenish your health, which is strange. So it's more punishing if you do bad.
And that boss is hard as shit, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you, Kevin, for nothing.
Anytime. All right, thanks everybody for coming and, you know, wish we had more time, but thank you very much.
He was always a little angel. And Daddy cried and joy. But Baby Big was born. So when the big city called, Baby Big had to answer. 20th Century Fox invites you to see the world through the eyes of a child. Now he's off on an adventure.
Our sources tell us that the baby boy got up and crawled away from his home this morning.
The family is offered a reward of $5 million. Baby
Babies are obviously more dangerous than we thought. What? What's a big off first?
gonna take you back to the past. He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have